Okay. I got NBA players caught cheating. They cheat in real sports? I thought real sports had competitive integrity. I gotta see this.
From players rubbing sticky stuff on their hands, to paying referees to purposely lose. One player would even untie his opponent's shoes. There's 10 ways.
What the fuck, dude? These are so blatant. The fucking shoe untie? What the fuck?
NBA players were caught cheating. And let's start with the 76ers, because they were so
Okay, let me see this.
ass, they needed to cheat just to score. This play is wild, because not only was Ben Simmons actually playing basketball, pause the clip. Teams are only allowed to have 5 players on the court.
Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Like the Bulls did. And the Sixers had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players.
Wow, how does this even happen? Like, what is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the fuck? This is some Looney Tunes shit right here.
So it led to this.
Bounce. But again, you watch this, and short pass from the corner drains another three.
Take that fucking point away. Where'd that other guy go? Let me go back.
4, 5, 6
Where'd
players.
these guys go?
So it led to this.
Bounce. But again, you
Okay, this guy over here, he just walks back. Bro. Isn't this like Steph Curry or some shit right here? Or is it not? Maybe not. I don't know. Like, if this is something like when, like what year was this taken?
watch this, and short pass from the corner drains another three.
Was there 6 guys on the court for Philly?
So
Yeah, there's 6 on the floor.
Yeah.
6 on 5.
I guess that's why they're called the Sixers. But at least that play didn't get him fined, because J.R. Smith's cheating
Bro, just take those 2 fucking points away.
scandal cost him over $50,000. Here's where the cheating began.
Dessert right there. Well, I should have gone by then.
Bro, he just undid his shoe. Bro, I don't think money fines are like a good enough incentive. Like 50K? Like, bro. Like, he just blatantly did that, the shoe untie. I don't know what like an average basketball player's salary is versus like a top level, like a LeBron James salary is. It's probably falls in the same vein as like football. Like at the bottom tier, you have like, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2, 3, 400,000 a year or whatever. But then it just gets exponentially more, you know, if you're good. But like slapping on these fines to where it's like fit like 10K, 5K. I don't know what this one was like. He showed like 50K. I don't think that these money amounts or these fines are enough to dissuade like players that make such an exorbitant amount of money. Like, you need to make these fines like more. Like, if you think that like if you want to have like any sort of competitive integrity, bro, if this dude knew if he fucking dipped down and undid his shoelace, he was going to lose $1 million, he would not do that. 100%, he would not do that. But if it's only like, 50K, I mean, what's 50K? I mean, he's just going to look down and just, you know, hopefully trip over his shoelace.
Bill, you ever tried that? Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now,
The play keeps going.
obviously you can't just be untying players' shoes. The refs were as blind as Stevie Wonder, though,
Yeah.
and didn't notice. So JR did it again during his next game.
And there's no reason
Bro,
to settle.
look at this. Wait, I think I'm in the way. I'll go back a little bit.
The refs were as blind as Stevie Wonder, though, and didn't notice. So JR did it again during his next game.
And there's no reason to settle. Attack the rim.
What the fuck? Bro, the first fine did nothing to him. He was unfazed. He's like, 50K, I wipe my ass with that shit. Bro, if you want to have like a serious sport, like, you need to put some bigger fucking fines on these like blatant things. It's like, and it's even funnier because these guys know that they are being recorded. 100%. The camera is catching everything.
At this point, I was thinking JR had a foot fetish or something. The league had no rule against his tactic though, so all they could really do was call JR to give him a warning, and
Bro, that's some fucking loser mentality ass shit. Oh, you get a warning? Bro, if your sport is like giving out a warning for that shit, you're like a loser ass sport right there that can't make up its mind. Your sport is for like your sport's a joke.
not only did JR answer, just to clown them.
I get a call from the league and it's just like, oh man, you're trying to sabotage people. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Like, have y'all ever played basketball before? You making it seem like I have such an advantage that I can hit 20 more.
Well, if you thought it was such an advantage if you think it was such an insignificant amount of advantage gain from doing that, you wouldn't have done it. But since you did think it was enough advantage gain to do that, that's why you chose to do it. Stupid.
More threes than he can because I untied his shoe. Like, are you serious right now?
During his next
Then why'd you do it? Then why did you do it? If it wasn't going to be significant, why did you do it? You did it because it is significant.
game, he tried cheating for a third time.
Watch. This is like the shoelace cam at this point.
Man, JR must have been off the Henny or something, because going against the NBA was going to cost him a pretty penny.
No.
Him trying to cheat 3 times got him slapped with a $50,000.
Oh, it was 50, not 50 for once, 50 for all 3 of them. So what is that? About like, like 15-ish, 15, 16K a shoe untie? And it was, what was it, applied like retroactively? Oh, bro. Oh my God. What a joke of a sport, dude.
Fine, but Dwight Howard cheated by playing with another man's ball and sticky stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gay.
How Dwight was always cheating got kept quiet until this play. As soon as he came running in, he wanted to grab the ball from the ref. Not long after, though, a Hawks player noticed something weird on the ball.
Millsap's telling him to look at the ball. It must be sticky.
The officials are saying that stickum is illegal, and the ball has stickum on it. And so they're going to have to exchange the ball, and the officials have warned both teams that stickum is illegal, do not use it.
It turned out, Dwight
Wow. And we have camera footage of the stuff. Oh my God, these guys are shameless, dude.
sprayed a substance onto his hands called stickum that was banned by the NBA.
Bro, stickum is what fucking strongmen use to like grip a whole of like a 400-pound boulder so it doesn't like roll off their chest for safety issues. All right? There is nothing safety issue about putting stickum on a basketball. It doesn't make you shoot better. Why are you putting it on?
Because it gave him extra grip on balls.
Yeah, I'm not gay.
We heard you the first time, bro. We don't believe you. Anyways, what Dwight did clearly messed up the game. I mean, just look at the Hawks' next shot.
The game ball was stickum on it.
Since Dwight was caught sticky-handed, I thought he'd defend himself or at least...
What did he say? Or was there a fine for this?
At least apologize. Instead, though, he just made the situation even worse by...
Oh, he admits to cheating, doesn't like being called a cheater. Well, if you don't like being called a cheater, don't cheat. Cheater.
admitting he's been doing it for years. It's not a big...
And he outed himself retroactively? He's been doing it for years, and it's not a big deal. So then if it's not a big deal, then why are you doing it? This is the logic of a cheater. They will do things in order to gain an advantage, but then when they are confronted about it, it's not a big deal. Well, if it's not a big deal, why are you doing it? How about that? Answer that one. Oh, well, I mean, you know, I mean, I've been doing it for years. I always do it. You know, it's just a traditional thing. I just would stick them on the ball, you know. And they just sound like idiots, dude.
Big deal. And even though he'd been caught cheating, he didn't want to be labeled as a cheater.
Yeah, you are a cheater. Cheater?
Now, Dwight might have claimed he wasn't a cheater, but Jason Kidd not only...
What would the excuse be? Oh, everybody else was doing it, so it made it. That's why it's okay for me to do it. I was just so unfortunate that I got caught.
admitted he was cheating, it became one of the most viral moments in sports history. With only a few seconds left and kids team down by 2, they had no timeouts left to strategize a game plan for the final shot, so he had to get creative and cheat.
Taking a drink and whoa.
Wait, what? Hit me.
Timeouts left to strategize a game plan for the final shot, so
Like, read his lips. Read his lips.
get creative and cheat.
Taking a drink.
Hit me.
Whoa.
So we had no timeout. I needed to make a slippery hands, and I'm like, oh, Tayshaun, me and Tayshaun gotta go to acting.
Right? How would you rate that? Give me a scale of 1 to 10 of your acting skills.
Real
there.
stiff, real
Like a 3.
stiff.
All I can say,
Oh my God.
it was all about winning. It was all about winning.
It was all about winning.
Now,
Oh, because the only thing that matters is the win. That's why it's okay to cheat. I always hear this saying, at least in video games, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Everything is okay. You just have to get that bag. And these are just coping mechanisms that people use in order to try to gain an advantage in an unfair way. Because they're not good enough to be there in the first place.
alright, let's see if cheating some extra time to create a play wins them the game.
Through high 80% career free throw shooter. Here we go.
Match up.
97-94. Pierce. Here's a 3 to tie the game. He misses. Xavier's got it. Game over.
Well,
What
you
happened?
know what they say. Ball never lies. And not only did Kidd
What
take
happened?
an L, cheating got him clowned by a player on the other team.
What do you think about Jason Kidd's drink spilling?
Jason Kidd, you know, he do his thing. We still won. You feel what I'm saying? When he cheated, he tried to do what he had to do. We still got a 2-point win. Though.
Now, alright, getting clowned by an irrelevant player is one thing. But another player cheated in such a dumb way, he got clowned
shit.
by Michael Jordan. Baron Davis
Oh,
wanted
really?
to pull off a dunk like something nobody had ever seen before. Literally.
When I'm going to the secret weapon, my bag of tricks, and I got a surprise for my last dunk. I bet you'd be surprised. Watch.
Well, give us a hint.
It's called the blind man's bluff.
Now, Baron was definitely bluffing alright.
Oh, yeah.
As you can
Oh yeah, like we saw this this cheat that so like on the outside you think he has like a blindfold on or whatever, so it's like he seemingly can't see through the blindfold, but you know, most likely he can see through the blindfold. You can see like just faintly, or if you can't see through the blindfold, you can see out of the holes. Like I could still see like at the bottom of my nose. Like, yeah, you know, you could just be like, oh, just tilt your head up. And that's how I dunk all the time. I always dunk with my head like fucking cocked all the way up. Okay, dude, you're so good. You don't even need to know like where the fucking rim is.
see, he was supposed to be blindfolding himself to where he couldn't see during his turn to dunk, but not only did he get exposed for cheating before he even dunked,
Look at that hole right there.
Look at that hole. They were calling that shit out right there, and he keeps on adjusting that shit. Why do you think the blindfold is so thin?
I can see your hole, big guy.
dude still went through with it and
Yeah, why are you like tilting your head up and looking at the rim if you can't see, dude?
pulled off the worst dunk attempt in history by literally airballing the dunk. This had Michael Jordan in the
Dork.
crowd laughing at dude, and instead of Baron admitting the truth, he tried lying.
They're giving you a lot of grief saying you could see through that. Obviously, you couldn't.
Look at this, man. You can't see no holes. Ain't no holes in this. I couldn't see.
You know, you could have cheated and put some holes in there. Nobody would know the difference.
Oh, well, I guess I messed up.
Bro,
Yeah, I think you need to be a little more creative on your dunks if you're trying to win like a dunk contest, my man.
I know holes when I see them. Baron's a fool for that. But how
What the fuck? There was holes. I didn't even see that. And something over like is so menial as a fucking dunk contest. Is there like a cash prize for some of these dunk contests within like the pro scene? I would have to imagine like to some degree, yeah. I mean, no?
DeMar DeRozan cheated? Got his daughter banned from NBA stadiums forever.
Damn.
For you to understand how crazy his cheating is about to get, let's look at the code of conduct that all fans must follow at NBA games, because there's a few things that aren't going to be followed. 1. Fans and players must respect and appreciate each other.
This is like a fucking subjective rule. Who gives a shit about the trust and appreciation? Like, there's no like objective way to like measure this. This is ridiculous. This is subjective.
Yeah, I'll let you be the judge of that. And 2, guests will enjoy the basketball experience free from disruptive behavior.
Guests will enjoy the basketball experience free from so just literally don't be fucking disruptive. The key word, free. The keywords are free from disruptive behavior. They could have made this even simpler and said, you will not fucking affect the fucking basketball game in any way, shape, or form with your behavior, with your disruptive behavior.
Well, DeMar must not have gotten the memo before one of the biggest games of the year when he decided to let his daughter pull up.
When she was getting out of school, she just said, Dad, can I come to the Toronto game? I almost said no because she in school. She kept asking, and I just said, you can miss one day of school and come to a game, and I'm glad I did. I owe her some money for sure.
Now, DeMar knew that if he lost, his season would be over, so he let his daughter help him cheat to win, where every single time she watched the Raptors shoot a free throw, she screamed as loud as she could.
Game. If he steps the wrong way or some
visit to Florida State. Patrick said I was down for whatever Coach Hamilton.
This guy thinks he can do more of
the third and fourth period.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, there's that disruptive behavior from your own fucking person that you signed. Good job, NBA.
Said very much.
And this guy is even doubly a scumbag because he's using his kid as a tool to affect the game.
That is the daughter of DeMar DeRozan.
And she went she went on camera, like someone, whoever is like running the game was like, who is screaming? Put them on camera. And then all of a sudden they realize who's doing the screaming, and it's like, oh, a kid is being used as a tool for cheating and disruptive behavior. Okay, what a great parent.
And here's the voice you're hearing when Raptors shoot. She's screaming.
Wow. Look at her wind up. Look at her. Bro. Fucking, I don't give a shit. Eject that person. I don't care if it's a kid. If this dude is like if he's in the game, let him know like what's happening. If he's like sitting on the side, be like, hey, tell your daughter to quit it. From the first time it happens, dude. Because like you just saw, what is this? Like her 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th time screaming. They just let that shit rock? What a joke.
That time it didn't work.
All of that caused the Raptors to have one of the worst free throw shooting performances in history. 18 for 36, literally 50%.
Jesus.
Which is way more ass than their usual 78%.
That's way more ass than their 78%. Bro, I don't even fucking play basketball. If I went to like 50%, I would be like, damn, I'm good, dude. Fucking 78% is ass. Damn.
It led to them losing. The screams obviously helped the Bulls pull off a win. But while some fans were okay with how she acted, there were also a lot of fans criticizing her for...
Yeah, if I'm this camera guy, like right here, I mean, yeah, he's got like a headphone, but I doubt it's like noise canceling or whatever. Or if it's like only like the one side, but you can't see, like, I don't know if there's like an ear thing on the other side. Bro, fuck you. Tell your kid to shut up and they can stay. At best, that would be the situation. If not, bro, either eject this person, whatever, or at the end of the game, slap that dude with a fine. All right? Act up again. See what happens.
For cheating. So not only did she need to get escorted out the arena by security, the Miami...
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, if this was the fucking thing, I mean, shit.
Heat wouldn't even let her show up to the next game because she was banned. Damn.
Good, get banned.
Using a
thanks, Dad.
Grader to cheat is crazy. Sometimes players cheat using their ears when they sneak into their opponent's huddle.
This is like the funniest fucking shit, dude.
Lance Stevenson going over into the huddle. And if I'm the other team...
I don't think there are any rules like against this. This is like the funniest fucking shit. He's just like, look at this dude. He's like, okay, what's the plan, guys? What are we doing? What's the plan? Oh my God. Bro, tell this dude to like get the fuck out of here. How can you not feel there is a fourth person right there? You have peripheral vision that goes past. Like your line of sight is not like a fucking video game. You don't just see straight ahead. You can literally see this person right there.
And he comes into my huddle, I have no problem with one of my guys coming over and physically accosting him.
Physically accosting him. I don't think you need to put your hands on another person, but you do need to, you know, have some situational awareness and be like, what are you doing? Get away. Or if there are no rules against it, fucking file a complaint and make a rule.
Involved with the Cavaliers huddle.
Look at it.
Look
at this.
Wait a second.
Look at that.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, you go pass it to me, and then I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, get the fuck out of there, dude. Like, where are the fucking refs? I mean, there's one right here, but like, put like a fucking. Do we need fucking bodyguards for like some of these teams when they're in their huddles? Like, for Christ's sake, man. Like, likewise, there are probably these guys. None of these guys probably got hit with fines at all. I guarantee you, if these guys got hit with like massive fines, they would not do this.
So this was
but no, the league's too much of a bitch to do something over something so you know, tiny.
You see Monty Jokic trying to listen in, then Bruce Brown, who knows KD well. They spent the last 2 years together, and then the push, Durant of Jokic.
I mean, Durant's not that strong.
Oh my God, it's the guy that's in Call of Duty.
He's not that strong.
Alright, ain't no way KD's twigs are throwing a 300-pound dude like that, unless he was secretly on something.
Bro, that's the fucking, what do you call it? That's the soccer acting. They fucking touch his ear, like, oh, they start fucking whipping their arms and bodies around.
Which kind of reminds me of another NBA player who accomplished something so impossible.
I highly doubt this video will touch on the PEDs. This video is probably focusing on more like the physical things that the camera caught. Cameras don't really catch PEDs.
The league forced him to get drug tested.
Oh shit! Oh, maybe
Mitchell's
that.
Been a star player for years because of plays like these.
Damn!
It seemed like the NBA forgot he was actually good at basketball when he was traded to the Cavaliers, cause they didn't believe it was naturally possible for Donovan to do something historic until they got stunned by his matchup with the Bulls.
Damn.
Mitchell pulls up. He knocks it down.
Okay. That dude almost broke his ankles.
Caruso for a long three. Gets fouled. Mitchell inside. His floater doesn't go. He gets it back, puts it up and in. Donovan Mitchell. Team has 2 timeouts remaining. Mitchell. Hey! Right past Levine. Mitchell to the basket. Puts it up and in.
Donovan Mitchell show.
Mitchell for 3. Unbelievable. He gets it. Mitchell steps back. He knocks it down.
Yeah, I have come to understand the meta. The current meta of basketball is to just literally go for threes. Yeah.
Wow. An ear-to-ear grin on that line, and there it is.
71 points while barely missing a shot and
Damn.
the win. This was also the most points any player scored in nearly 17 years, right behind Kobe's.
Oh yes, steroids were 100% nowhere near this person at all.
81-point game. For Donovan to do something so extraordinary should have been the proudest moment of his career, but it raised red flags to the NBA and they ruined everything. The NBA's drug testing program apparently gets triggered when players give them a reasonable cause to get tested, because they believe a player's
setting huge records is a reasonable cause.
Using a prohibited substance. So, Donovan admitted he got drug tested on Twitter, and the results of the test were kept quiet until eventually. The NBA just claimed his 71-point performance shouldn't have even happened, because he cheated another way. When the Cavs were down by 2 points with 4 seconds left.
Damn, it's 130 to like, look at this. It's 130 to 128. This is hilarious. This is massive in terms of points. Like, what happened to not football, but fucking basketball? These points are huge. But I mean, it is the fourth quarter and only like 4 seconds left, so it's understandable, I guess. But like, still, that's a lot of fucking points.
left, Donovan tied the game by purposely missing a free throw and laying it up.
Here we go.
Oh.
He missed it.
Oh, shit.
But the NBA tried to say that he cheated.
Okay, so here he is. What is he gonna do? Like get like over there?
By jumping over the line before the ball hit the rim, and that anything after this shouldn't have counted, and he should have ended up with only 58 points. Even the other team's coach claimed he cheated.
Unequivocally, he's crossing the line on the basket before the ball ever touches the rim, and he just shot it and really kind of beat Patrick. And I think part of the reason why he beat Patrick is he went in there too early.
Why wouldn't this dude just say like, look at the cameras? Like, I can do this like right now.
But the NBA tried to say.
Okay, like let's take 2 seconds playback speed. Let's go this. Ball has not touched the rim yet. It's still in the air, and he's about to go over. And that foot down. Right there. A foot is 100% down. The ball has still not touched the rim. This is the easiest fucking like objective layup of my life. Just look at the camera. There's nothing that like the coach doesn't need to like sell on the act that just happened. You could just be like, look at the camera. His foot was clearly over, and that's the end of it. Period. You only need a single sentence. Look at the camera.
By jumping over
Oh, let me put it back to normal.
the line before the ball hit the rim, and that anything after this shouldn't have counted, and he should have ended up with only 58 points. Even the other team's coach claimed he cheated.
Unequivocally, he's crossing the line on the basket before the ball ever touches the rim, and he just shot it and really kind of beat Patrick. And I think part of the reason why he beat him.
Look at it. Doesn't matter if he beat Patrick or not. He is breaking the rules by just blatantly stepping over the line. So just all you need to say is just look at the camera. He stepped over the line. This is not something you need to like convince people that happened. It happened. So look at it.
Patrick, because he went in there too early.
These motherfuckers are tripping, man. It's too late. We saw it happen. You can't just take away a player's stats.
Yeah, you can.
Even though the NBA...
It's a fucking game. Of course you can take away stats. Stupid.
Couldn't do anything about it this time.
Oh, because he cheated, and he got the points from cheating. We're just gonna leave the points. How does that make sense? Like really? I like the more and more I watch like videos like this of like this guy cheated, that guy cheated, and even in like video games, this guy aimbots, this guy used walls, whatever. He's at his house. It only matters on LAN or whatever. It's like there is a dichotomy that I don't know what people want. Do people want competitive integrity, or do they simply want to be entertained? Because seemingly, you can't have either one of these in a like 100% way. Like people like the entirety of like the NBA, the fucking MLB, golf, FIFA, they all have cheaters in them, and I still don't know. It's like, what kind of argument is it? Like 99% of the time, the game can be competitively have competitive integrity, but the 1% of the time, they just chalk it up to it's entertainment. It's okay for him to cheat, but then there's no fucking competitive integrity. I don't know what people want. I know what I want. I know what like I like, but like when I see shit like this, I'm like, this is literally the same as wrestling for me. There is no competitive integrity if your sport has cheaters in them. I mean, I have no idea. Is sports just like entertainment? Is it just pure entertainment and no competitive integrity? Or is it all competitive integrity and no cheating? I mean, I really don't know.
When they watched Giannis Antetokounmpo cheat for his accomplishment, it got erased from history. During this game, Giannis was on the brink of accomplishing the Russell Westbrook special, triple-double. And for the viewers who never shot a basket...
What? I never shot a bat. What the fuck is a triple-double?
basketball before, a triple-double is defined by when a player scores 10 or more in 3 different categories.
10 or more in 3 different categories.
And during Giannis's game, his stats were 23 points, check, 13 assists, check, and 8 rebounds. So,
oh, okay.
Without much time left, let's see how this plays out. Oh, there's rebound number 9. He only needs 1 more. What's he gonna do?
He's 1 rebound shy of a triple-double.
What is happening?
And that'll do it. Oh, he got it. Does that count?
That rebound secured him his 10th of the game, aka the triple-double he obviously wanted. Giannis was hyped about it, until after the game when he was asked about it, because even he knew he cheated for it.
You know, in those situations,
what happened?
It's best to kind of keep the ball. But yeah, just try to play the game smart and kind of stole one.
So once...
Oh, wait. His team was trying to score a point, and he could have went for the point, but he knew at that point the other team was going to get the ball and he wouldn't have got the rebound. So he took it himself, ran to the other side, and hit it, and he own goaled himself. That's legal? That you can do that? That seems so ridiculous. Maybe there was no rule at the time because it was just such a ridiculous thought to think that someone would just own goal themselves. But I mean, for whatever reason he did it, getting the triple-double, I mean, I guess there's like a huge money incentive for him to get it. So whenever you incentivize certain things in your system, you better believe players are going to do any single thing that they can to try to obtain those incentives. Even, what is it called? Even breaking the spirit of competition.
Giannis winked at a grown man and admitted he stole that triple-double, the NBA did not let that slide. They rescinded, meaning they took away his rebound. The NBA's full explanation on what rule...
What? He took away a rebound.
Was violated stated the player has to shoot with the intent to score to count as a rebound. And Giannis clearly threw the ball off the bottom of the rim just to create the rebound.
Oh, yep. There was no intent to score right here. Yeah, there's zero intent. Like, there's absolutely none. And don't fucking tell me otherwise. He shot the ball.
Therefore, Giannis ends up with 9 rebounds and no triple-double. Now,
yeah, get the fuck out of here, dork.
Now, alright, cheating to rig your stats, that's bad, but not nearly as bad as the 2 players who teamed up to rig playoff games. Eric Bledsoe,
oh shit,
Michael Beasley, not the most relevant NBA players in the world, they've had their moments though.
Eric Bledsoe.
Damn, that boy can dunk.
Eric Beasley checks the clock and Devo. He got it!
Damn.
Despite plays like those, they eventually got tired of constantly being traded and passed around more NBA teams than Kendall Jenner. So they packed their bags, flew to China, and teamed up on the Shanghai Sharks. This was damn near already cheating, because Beasley was dominating trash cans, and Bledsoe literally became the second coming of Black Jesus when he—
Bro, what the fuck? Look at this game.
Was damn near already cheating, because Beasley was dominating trash cans, and Bledsoe
Look at that. Look at this. There's this guy. And there's that guy. Look at everybody else. One of these things is not like the other.
literally became the second coming of Black Jesus when he dropped 51 points, 18 rebounds, and 8 assists in a game. So you'd think there'd be no reason to actually cheat, but they didn't cheat to win. They cheated to lose. Coming into the CBA playoffs, Bledsoe was dealing with a 4-game suspension. So the Sharks wanted to lose enough games on purpose so he'd be able to be back for the next series. Things got really suspicious during this game though, when it seemed like their opponents were purposely throwing the game away by not trying to win, even though they were up, and committed some of the dumbest, unprofessional looking turnovers I've ever seen.
Oh, Jesus.
没前场又抢下来，王哲林篮底下再放弃，中线附近，回场，1分28秒的时间，这个比赛，哎，然后又失误，这是什么？啊，这球。
He just tripped over himself.
Yeah, okay, man. This game sparked an all-out investigation because it seemed like both teams were making secret deals under the table, so...
Bro, it's like a race to the bottom, and both teams are still over like the 100-point fucking threshold. That's hilarious.
Since the league's run by an NBA legend, Yao Ming, who obviously knows real basketball when he sees it, and that was not it. So they were kicked out the league, managers and coaches were suspended 5 years, and the Bledsoe Beasley team was suspended $5 million for match fixing.
Good. Finally, a fucking league with some fucking balls.
Man, cheaters break my heart, man. But that was
No, they don't. I got no sympathy for cheaters. None. I love it when they get got.
The most heartbreaking moment in NBA history. One NBA player's family can't even sleep at night because they get bullied every day for him not winning a championship. Another player's career ended from a deadly car accident. There's moments in here that are really, really sad. So if you're still here, I'm warning you, you will tear up when you click this.
Dang. This is actually a crazy cool video that just, I don't know, I just wanted to watch it and see how bad cheating was in basketball. But I mean, I don't know how relevant any of these things are in like today's age or whatever. Is there less cheating or whatever? Or are there simply like different forms of cheating that are just like even more undiscernible from like the regular, you know, like audience viewer or whatever? But it's, I don't know. It's still kind of like sad to see that like the spirit of competition is just like nobody cares about the spirit of competition. Nobody cares about competitive integrity when everyone's making millions of dollars. And I mean, like, that's what I want to know. Like, do people think like modern day sports is more about entertainment value, or is it more about competitive integrity? I don't know. I know what I like, but that's whatever. I'm just curious to hear like what other people like want out of basketball. But I don't know. It is what it is. And another, I've never known about fucking Hoop Flicks or whatever, but make some good ass videos. I like them, and I want to see some more stuff then. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.